My name is Monique McNeese. I'm the Client Services DBA Manager as well as a member of the Values Committee. I want to take the time to welcome you to the FBG Q3 Elite Recognition video. Our colleagues have worked very hard to earn this recognition, and today we are here to celebrate the dedication and achievements. As we move through the renewal season, let's continue to live out our core values, celebrate one another, recognize great work, and work together as a one unified organization. Please stay tuned to the end of the video. We'll be holding a raffle for both nominators and nominees. Congratulations, everyone.
Hello, my name is Veronica Martinez, call center team lead. The person that I am nominating is Brianna DeSalle for the value of Esprit de Corps. Brianna trained all our staff in the new Zendesk. Brianna always had a willingness and was always positive when training all of the staff in this new system. The staff is now more engaged, and we're all excited that we can all see all the tickets that are open and worked. This has made our job a lot easier. Thank you, Brianna.
Hey, I'm Philip Maddox, CFO, and I'm here to nominate Nick Dolger for the Esprit de Corps value. The situation was, it was a late Friday afternoon, and I was working with Tamara and Rachel on a data request from one of our large clients. The request was going to require some custom programming. So we jumped on the phone with Nick that afternoon, explained what we were looking for, and within an hour or so, he turned around the data just as we wanted, just as we needed, and it was extremely accurate. This allowed us to respond to the client's request in a timely and accurate fashion and was extremely helpful and saved us a lot of time trying to dig through and piecemeal data together.
My name is Becca Oliver, Director of Marketing, and today I'm pleased to be nominating Kevin Jackson for the Elite Award for Esprit de Corps. With the implementation of Zendesk and the later addition of light users to the platform, there were initially some difficulties with compatibility between the different user types and permissions, notifications, all that good stuff. And that led to, unfortunately, tickets sliding under the radar, getting overlooked, and Kevin was really an advocate for light users around the whole company to make sure that we were implementing processes and systems that would make sure that we could deliver the best service not only to each other, but also to our groups. Thank you, Kevin.
Veronica Martinez. I don't know if there's anybody that brings more gusto than Veronica does. When we are in a tough situation, somebody needs to fill in for somebody or somebody needs to take shift till 7 o'clock, it's Veronica every day. Pick me. And she steps up, helps us out, and fills in those slots so that we can meet our service level requirements, so that we can deliver good service. And she really bails out the department a lot by bringing that gusto, great attitude, great coach to our folks. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Veronica.
Hello, my name is Mark Turner. I'm the VP of Client Services for Government Markets. And today I have the pleasure of nominating Amanda Lorber for the Elite nomination of Bringing Gusto. Amanda has been stalwart in her efforts to service Intercon, in bringing passion to the account, and also to our efforts around the renewals. Amanda went above and beyond, supported us throughout the renewal process, throughout the competitive process. And that's exactly the passion that we need to bring to accounts. And so for that, Amanda, congratulations. Your efforts are very much appreciated. And you deserve this nomination.
Hey, Ron Safarik here in the call center, nominating Edward Medell for Bringing Gusto. We have a lot of groups that like to have outbound calls from the call center, and that really should have a licensed agent. And so Edward took it up on himself to help us get organized and add 4 more reps to our team, walk them through the licensing process, and really brought a lot of gusto to that process. And we really want to have a shout out to Edward for getting us prepped and ready for open enrollment. Have her bring gusto for Hillary in the call center, and she has really stepped up and assisted the department in learning a software system called Calabrio. That had always been something that Brianna had been doing, but Brianna's gotten really heavily involved in the Zendesk implementation. And so Hillary has stepped up and said, hey, let's split these duties. And Hillary is now becoming our absolute Calabrio expert, the person that helps us do the scheduling and does all those things. really want to give a shout out. That was very helpful to take some of that burden off Brianna and develop more expertise in the department. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Tina Myers. I am an account executive in client services, and today I am doing this video on behalf of my colleague, Cynthia Rodriguez, who nominated James Slade for Deliver Service. Earlier this month, Cynthia had several groups where she was behind the 8 ball in terms of requesting OE communications for her clients. She reached out to James in a bit of a panic, and James was able to provide all of the documentation that Cynthia needed quickly and concisely. This put a great deal of relief onto Cynthia, and she was able to provide this good information to her clients who were happy with the outcome. Thank you, James, for being so awesome in a clutch and for delivering service.
Hello, my name is Miriam Delgado and I'm a retirement account manager on Steve Gardner's team. Today I'm nominating Terry Ann Ross for the value of Be Experts. Terry Ann has been instrumental this audit season. She has helped everyone on the account management team with complex audit questions, working with CPAs on large audit plans, and has been working with Transamerica to ensure that clients file their 5500 on time. The reason that she should be nominated for the Be Expert Award is because she truly displays that every day. Thank you.
Hi, this is Steve McBride with the American Worker. I'm here to nominate Mr. Steve Heilman under the value of Be Expert. This year, our company has invested heavily in a new technology known as Merge API technology. And what it does is it enables us to bring on new clients in a fraction of the time that it used to take. Under Steve's leadership, we've brought on new customers who've been very pleased, as well as the consultants who've recommended us. Thank you, Mr. Heilman.
Hey, got a shout out to Tasha in the call center here. And she's responsible for the hardships and life claims. And she really demonstrated being an expert when she discovered that, unfortunately, somebody had submitted, one of our participants had submitted some documentation that had been altered. And we were not able to take that because that would have been a fraud situation. And her keen eye noticed that there was an issue with the font and the way that it was submitted. And she caught that and kept us from paying out a distribution that was not owed to this member, and kept the employer from having a problem like that too. So real shout out to Tasha for really using her expertise and discovering that error. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Carol Adams, VP of Health Operations, and I'm nominating Brianna DeSalle for the FBG value of Be Experts. Brianna demonstrates the Be Experts value, and the other 4 too, every day. After initial implementation of Zendesk, we found that the process originally designed for sending tickets to claims was leaving tickets hanging open after they were already solved. Brianna came up with a solution using Zendesk automation that will automatically reassign the ticket once the claim task is completed. The solution is straightforward to implement and will enable claims to keep an accurate count of open tickets. Thank you, Brianna.
I'm also excited to nominate Katie Lindsay for the Elite Award for Own It. A lot of our groups do have us sending out new hire and open enrollment email communications on their behalf. As part of that, we have texting sites that make it available for the employees to download their benefit guides, see other options and documents that are available to them. When Katie discovered that one of the groups who we do new hire emails for that has a texting site, the site was broken, she took it upon herself to check all of the sites that we use for new hire emails, as well as all of the other sites that we use not for new hire emails for all of our groups. While this wasn't something that fell under Katie's umbrella of responsibility, she wanted to make sure that we were delivering the best service that we could for our groups and their employees. So she took it upon herself to own that project and audit those sites. Thank you, Katie.
Hi everyone, my name is Jenny Pagano and I'm VP of Retirement Markets. I'm nominating April Fuller for the value of Own It. April is responsible for making sure our master trust audit gets done. Because we transferred to Transamerica for record keeping, it was incredibly complex this past year. April did a great job coordinating everything, discussions, reports with Transamerica and Erickson Damel. Because of her work, we got the audit completed on time and we've laid the groundwork for next year. Thanks, April, for owning it.
Hey, Ron Safarik here in the call center, nominating Brianna for owning it. And what she owned was a situation we needed to switch over to a new fax back system. And that's normally a process that is very heavily involved with the IT department and things like that. But Brianna took it upon herself, owned it, and organized, did a lot of the testing, worked with Dave Walden, went through that process and got us onto that new fax back system in a very timely and a very efficient manner. And really appreciate you stepping up and doing that for us, Brianna.
Hi, I'm Candace McComb, Accounting Manager at FBG, and today I'm nominating Holly Bowman for Own It. In the last year, Holly's taken on the responsibility of auditing and preparing work papers for HRA plans that need an audit to go with their 5500s. While this has often been a difficult task, Holly has truly owned the process by digging into how the transactions flow through our system and how they end up on audit reports, and then even taking on the responsibility of meeting with auditors and developing those reports and helping clients with calls with the audit team. Because of her willingness to take on this task, she has greatly impacted the accounting team and FBG's overall ability to deliver service to our clients. So for that, thank you, Holly, for owning it at FBG.
Call center here, Ron Safarik on an Own It. And the Own It here is for Amanda Dowdy. So imagine that you had to be on the phone at 7 o'clock in the morning, every single morning, because that's your shift. And you have to be there to take that first call every morning. And I was doing some audits of Amanda's attendance, and she has been on duty, ready to take a call for 40 consecutive shifts. That's 2 months where the alarm was never late, nothing ever went wrong. And Amanda has been owning that process for us for years. And I really want to appreciate that she is there and somebody gets answered at 7 o'clock so we meet our service level agreements. Thank you, Amanda.
Hi, I'm Tina Myers. I am the chair of the Recognition Committee, and you've made it this far in the video for the raffle, which we are now going to choose one from the nominee collection and one from the nominator collection. So thank you again to everybody who nominated, and congratulations to everyone who was nominated. The nominee winner is Tasha Hassler. Congratulations, Tasha. And the nominator winner is Amanda Lorber. Congratulations, Amanda. Thank you for watching this video. Again, congratulations to all the elite winners, and thank you to everybody who nominated.